Alright, man. This is the beginning of episode 2. I have made a couple of decisions on how I want this to look, and I've also stored up a couple of resources preemptively. Just thinking ahead. Nothing too crazy, just a lot of stone. Because essentially, like I was talking about before in the previous episode, I was deciding on whether or not I wanted to make a supposed downstairs, right? And I've come up with the idea that I do. I want to make a downstairs. So we're not going to dig a downstairs though, right? We are going to kind of, I don't want to dig this all the way down, right? That would take forever. We'd have another episode of like me just digging, and then we'd run into that potential, issue of potential bedrock problems, which I absolutely don't want to go through, right? I do realize I'm also breaking my rule of staggering stone right now, but the other stone is staggered in such a way that it's not very noticeable, and it doesn't bother me. So, you know what I mean? Like, the pattern is such that it's not very noticeable, especially when I decorate the outside. So, I'm not too worried about it. It's kind of cool though. So, I'm going to elevate this all one. You'll notice I left that open, and that's because I think I'm going to leave this as an entrance to the downstairs. We'll see. I'm not married to the idea. But I'm just going to ring this wall. And we'll kind of go from there. This is pretty tall already. This downstairs is... Wow, how do you get in? This downstairs is going to be pretty massive. But... I mean... Well, we could play around with it. You know, we can see how it feels. If it feels too big, you know, maybe we'll adjust. Nothing wrong with that. There's my little staircase right there. And since I don't have to worry about those door entryways, this is actually a little easier too. Staggering stone. Ooh. That was a little ugly. And just like that, I already went through that stack of stone. Pretty crazy. But I got a lot of extra stone. It might not honestly be enough stone, thinking about it. But we'll see. I'm not super worried about it. Look at that, huh? Doesn't look half bad, does it? So I'm just going to check to make sure that it's looking correct as I'm building. And there we go, huh? It's all the same color too, which is nice. It makes that simple. This is going to be a massive house. Yeah, if you sense a little bit of ooh in my mind, that's because I am having a little bit of ooh. That's kind of looking pretty big, but honestly, having an epic, grand... See, I gotta remember that a lot of this is gonna be like trophies, armor stands, rooms that have no purpose but look cool, right? If I think this house is too big to fill out, then that's a problem with my imagination, right? That's a me issue, and I would like to believe I don't have an issue with finding out how to creatively fill this all out, right? Now, to an extent, though, there does come a point when it's like, yeah, no, this is too much, right? Like, what are you doing? But if and when we reach that point, well, no. But until then, I'm not too concerned about it. Besides, I'm gonna be having pillars in the downstairs, holding up places for my stone fireplaces, so I'm not concerned. Also, this is gonna bother me. Do you see this? Check this out. A little too high. Ah. Got him. I'm actually impressed that this is as level as it is. It just shows that I really did a good job eyeballing it. Not to toot my horn too much, but I am glad that this is something that I'm not having to like go back and redo, you know? This is gonna be such a big downstairs. Oh man. Yeah, you'll notice too, compared to the previous episode, that this looks different. I gave the camp a facelift. I expanded this section quite a bit to make it so these had more room. I added a bonfire. I completely, from the ground up, redid the cabin. And then I added more space for portals over here, made the garden a little more pronounced. And then the interior is different too. It looks more homey. Honestly, the previous work camp had charm to it, and I liked it. But all the people who've been playing on our server have kind of been using this as a mini hub. And since we've had 2 more people join, we're up to like 7 or 8 players now that are getting on every few days and whatnot. And honestly, people are kind of finding themselves coming here, which is fine, right? I don't mind. But it was getting a little too cramped, so I made it a little bigger. I also tweaked the audio a little bit more, so the video as a whole should be a little louder. I was rewatching it and I was like, man, it's a little quiet. Ooh, look at that, I'm already out of stone. To be fair though, right, I've used a lot of stone, so this is not a small structure. This is a very large structure. Larger than I intended it to be, but you know, some of the coolest builds. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna need to go mining for stone. Honestly, I was kind of hoping that we wouldn't have to include me mining in this video, but I am pretty stubborn about not wanting to have to edit these videos. So I'm just gonna run and get some stone real quick. I'm surprised we went through all that stone that fast. Although the foundations are fairly expensive, you know. Let's not kid ourselves. Where I've been getting my stone is just outside. There's like these little stone nodes, and the stone kind of leaks up from the ground once you break them, which is kind of funny. Oh wow, I don't know how that whiffed. But kind of what I've been thinking to myself. I also talked to some of my friends on Discord about this. Showing them around and getting their opinions on whether or not I should even go through with the downstairs. And almost unanimously it kind of turned into, well, the downstairs would look really cool. And I agree. It would look really cool. And probably more important than that, though, is it would be unique, right? Having structures that stand out adds to the coolness factor a lot. And honestly, with the resource settings that we have on the server, like, look, I already have almost a full inventory of stone, and what, I've been doing this for like a minute and a half? Like, come on. That's nothing. Like, one more chunk and we're done. Yeah, see? Boom. A new fat set of stone. I could even probably take off my armor and stuff and make it faster, but... Or make it so I could carry more is what I meant to say. But knowing my luck, the moment I do that is the moment I get attacked by a troll raid. You know, they're gonna like beat up and break the whole base before they leave. Which would devastate me. I don't want that. Yeah, see, that little guy's a scout for him. Alright. What is 12? I mean, well, I was about to ask what's 20 times 10, but it's 200. And that is what the dimensions are. So I have to place 200 of these foundations down. It's kind of wild to think about, huh? Wow, I parried him so hard he flew into the next universe, man. And I won't lie, this... Wow, that is not... Oh, man, this is... This is going to take a while, isn't it? Holy crap. Wow. I'm checking the weight of my equipment. What can we get away with not having in our inventory, dude? Oh my gosh. Doesn't like anything. Okay. Hopefully nothing attacks me. We'll see if that even matters. That might be such a negligible amount of weight that it doesn't even matter. It's like, you can place one more foundation. Like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. Pfft, see these guys, dude? They weren't here before, and they're like, dude, he's new, get him. So it's like probably an extra 60 pounds I just got rid of. 50 or 60. That adds up. I don't feel bad about that. Yeah, this is a little tedious. Maybe I'll do us a favor and... Oh, dude, that guy just spanked me. Well, tell you what. I'm gonna finish the floor and then stitch that video to this video. I'm not gonna film me like spending a half an hour getting stone, so... I'm gonna cut back to that, okay? Jump cut. And jump cut again. I'm gonna be real, that did not take nearly as long as I thought. It probably took maybe 10, 15 minutes most. It was like 3 trips. And you can see I have the last amount on me right now. Yeah, that really honestly did not... I probably would have just kept recording if I knew it was just gonna take like 10 minutes. But I'll save you 10 minutes of watching me try and come up with stuff to say while I break rocks. See, this is how much I still have left over. And I'll use that, I'm sure, for some other things. Speaking of which, I might actually, even just now, will this work? Yep, that works. Huh. Well, cool. All right, fun. Okay, so this is where it gets complicated because I'm totally freebirding this, right? I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I was thinking about having staircases, right? But a staircase is like one of these high. So, you kind of see where I'm getting at. This is going to be expensive. Doesn't have to be that expensive. You know, I'm probably gonna have to do another stone run now that I think about it. Also, real quick, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move these parts out a bit, like so, because I'm gonna need to stretch out a bit further. I don't know. I've never done a staircase like this, actually, now that I think about it. And so, this is new terrain for me, too. I'm probably going to spitball and just think about some ways I can make this look good. I'm just leveling this out a little bit, because I have a feeling it's going to need to go out a little further than it is right now. Okay, so let's just think about this, right? So, honestly, we could do better. We probably need to do something like this. That costed a 24 stone, by the way. Each of those cost 6. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go back for stone. Whew. Fellas. Can I, like... Nope, sure can't. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Okay. That's pretty intense, huh? Talk about an entrance, holy crap. I just went through all of my stone just doing one section of this. And I don't even know if I like this, right? Like, let's cannibalize this real quick. I mean, how do I feel about this? I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's kind of cool to go down like this. But that's absurdly expensive. That's extremely expensive. You know? Sure, looks cool. Yeah, knowing me, I'm probably gonna do it. Well, we're gonna need more stone. Alright, let's get some more stone, I guess. Wow, I'm like, yeah, we're done with stone. Yeah, it's awesome, yeah. And then I build one staircase out of 4. And it's like, my homie, I don't think this is gonna be as cheap as you think it's gonna be, man. My dude. I'm glad I haven't gotten attacked yet, though. I've been running around with no armor. Speaking of getting attacked, I need to make a spear for trolls. An iron spear would help a lot in killing trolls. I mean, I can kill trolls anyway, it's just if I get attacked by multiple trolls at the same time, I'm gonna need to kill them a lot faster, right? Just something I just thought about, right? I don't want to get ganked by trolls. Oh, I'm arrested buff. Ooh, that's rough. I'm already out here. Man, the rusted buff is so important. What I can do, watch this. Ooh. The Grey Dwarfs drop everything you need to actually make a campfire, so kill a Grey Dwarf, get the stone and wood, slap down a campfire, sit down next to it, get comfort level 1, wait like 25 seconds and you're good. It's kind of funny, when I'm building projects and Grey Dwarves attack me, it's kind of a blessing because they're just literally throwing building materials at you, right? It's kind of handy. It's very generous of them. Also, for people who don't know, using your pickaxe and hitting things underneath you does more damage. It's actually quite noticeable. And the amount of damage you do directly translates to how fast you break it. And so if you're mining something, every little point of damage matters. It's saving your time. Okay, let's bust open, run one more rock. It's funny, I'm kind of running out of rocks. Not really, but the Black Forest is full of pretty much any building material you need in the beginning game. Okay, just do that. Alright, so this should be a little more than one staircase, because I did finish the flooring with the staircase that I had before. So this should give me enough left over. And hopefully with one staircase we can kind of see what we're getting ourselves into here. And obviously the portal's not going to stay there, right? Okay. Let's see here. So we do a double. Another double. Another one. Another double. I'm literally just copying my previous homework. Wait, how? Okay, that's how. I was like, I messed up. Dude, you don't want this evil. Get out of here, you little... I hate these little boys, dude. They just run up and just like, yo, what up? I'm gonna scream at you and run away. Like, no. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna do it. This is gonna be pretty satisfying to run up, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, that doesn't look bad. I can embellish it a little bit. It's smooth, you can sprint up and down it easily. I could even add like a little patio or a little deck in the front. Yeah, that's not bad, honestly. I like it. We're gonna keep it. Alright, so I said, so it shall be. So it shall be. Just gonna place down the foundations now and kind of copy my homework from before. I'm probably gonna run out of stone any minute. That's not bad, huh? For one stone run? Come on, that's not bad. We're building giant stone staircases that are solid. And that's one thing that I want to point out. I'm not like cheaping out on anything, right? I'm building everything 100% solid. So, and that really matters. In a game that has a system in place for structural integrity of buildings, making sure you don't skimp out on important things matters. Also, in my opinion, just makes things a little easier to build. All right, another day, another another mining session. You know, the work camp was made to deforest the area, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Actually, was there a rock somewhere over here? Of course, it's kind of hard to see in the mist, but I thought we had another rock formation pretty close by. It's funny, like, I sincerely thought that stone was gonna last me what I had originally in that like that little chest, and I went through it so quick. I was like, yeah, I got like 8 stacks of stone, man. That'll be fine, man. That'll last me. No, it didn't. I went through like a fifth of the floor. And like the wall. Yeah, that was enough to like finish the wall and part of the floor, and that was it. At least I'm in that grind set mindset right now. It's funny, I was actually going to work on the house while we were playing earlier, but I wanted to record the video, and I was in Discord with a lot of buddies, and so I was like, I can't work on my house right now because I can't record the video while everybody's talking. Maybe next time, if that happens again, I'll just... I just don't know how I'd mute myself to talk to you, and then like unmute myself to talk to my buddies. I'll figure it out. I ain't stressing. Oh, carrots are ready and turnips. I like the farming in this game, and I wish they would improve it with like, I wish you could upgrade your cultivator to make it so you could plant like perfectly spaced out crops, like 3 or 4 at a time. And of course it would take more seeds, but kind of like Stardew Valley. I think that'd be cool. Like when you upgrade your hoe in Stardew Valley, you can hoe multiple things at the same time. Just little nods to the people who do that. Like I like that personally. Honestly, this is growing on me. I'm gonna take another screenshot. Yeah, that's growing on me. I was even, while I was placing this down, thinking of how I can embellish this later. The only thing I'm a little sad about is this is kind of like... Maybe I'll put like sconces here and stuff. And like a stone path. Like a... Maybe something like that. And then maybe like lights to really shine it and light it up. Some decorations. Yeah, this looks good, huh? Huh? Kind of coming together. The major framework is done as far as like the foundation of the build. Ultra satisfying to see. I know for a fact I am going to need to go for another stone run eventually. I'm not going to do that just yet though. But some of the things I'm planning is going to take some stone. So just a little caveat there. Do I have what it takes to make an iron gate yet? Or does that take tar? I think that takes tar. If it takes tar, I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, obviously, I don't have tar. Like, yeah, that one resource I can't get yet? Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Like, okay. Alright. So now we're going to start just building out the actual flooring. I don't think I'm going to, well, so this is kind of a question, right? Like, how do we go about this? Because I'm personally not quite sure yet. Like, excuse me, doesn't look as good, so we're not going to use it. Okay. Need some more wood. I wanna do a little experiment actually. Okay, so those are both the same height. Okay. Come on. Let's check this out. Yeah, see? This one is more structurally stable than that one, which is why I'm going to use the core poles. I just wanted to double check. I remember them being stronger, I just wanted to make sure before I committed. So the actual, like... Oh, jeez. Wow. Watch, I'm going to die one day jumping off that. I guarantee it. So what I'm thinking a couple things in my head right now. I would very much like I'm wondering, I want some stone to show up on the wall. I'm just wondering how I'm gonna do that. Like, do I build another tier of stone higher? Like, for example... Do I do something like this? Around it, and then I like... Yeah, so what I'm wondering is, do I do something like this? Or do I perhaps lower the build down 1/2? So like, for example... like this and have this be roof high. Let's see. This still feels pretty tall, but maybe slightly claustrophobic. Like if we... I was thinking about potentially making the downstairs part of a smeltery. Having my refinement stuff in here. And this fits pretty well. This still technically fits. You know, I'm gonna stick to my guns. I think I'm getting a little scared about the actual size of the build, but I'm not gonna back down from it as far as like getting a little worried. I'm gonna stick with it. But I do believe that I want the stone to be featured. And so we're gonna do it. And this is going to add some dimension too. So you probably guessed it, but we're going to need to do another stone run. And not very long. But I like this. Yeah, this is going to look good. I really feel good about this. Okay, well... time to do another stone run. Where's my rested buffs about to get off? I got stuff here. Yeah, so I think we only need to do one stone run. And then we're going to decide where to put our fireplaces. And for our fire pits, we're going to need more stone. So, realistically speaking, I'm expecting 1 to 2 more stone runs total. And then we're going to be really focusing on just wood. So that's going to be a lot easier. Because building with stone is not as easy. Like, let's just be honest. Stone's a little more challenging. And it's like, it's fine, it's not hard, but it is more challenging, so. Oh, this is convenient. The Black Forest is going to be so devoid of rocks by the time I'm done. This is a very large forest, though, so if other people need rocks, I mean, well, first of all, I built this. I get the rights to whatever's around it, right? I'm more than happy to share. That's why I made it bigger and everything. But when it comes to like taking out the resources right next to the base, I don't even have the slightest shred of shame because I built this. You know, I deserve to have what I want regarding what's near here, because I'm the one doing it. But everybody's been contributing too, and this is absolutely a team effort. So that's also part of the reason I'm more than willing to share. And I like to share. I like to build things that other people use. Like when we play games like Terraria, I'd like to be that person that would build one of the first bases and a teleporter and a bed and a respawn area next to like a biome that was particularly hard, just to help out, because I like being useful. I think most people do, you know. And a pretty easy way to feel useful is to build things that other people use. You know, it's kind of like what it is by definition. So I think it's a cool thing. All right, let's see how much this takes up. So the thing I'm a little worried about is this costs 6. This costs 4. it's not nearly as efficient. And so we're just gonna have to pay attention to it. I may be underestimating or overestimating, I don't know which though. I'm gonna guess underestimating though. I think we're gonna need more stone than I'm leading on. But we'll see. It's gonna be worth it. I'm having second thoughts. Would it be cooler to have this? I'm really having a hard time deciding. I'm just cautious about doing this. Okay, you gotta admit, this looks so cool already, right? Doesn't this look so cool? I think it does. This looks so cool. Oh man. Sorry, I'm just enjoying it, man. This is cool. Well, that's so wood expensive. I'm gonna try one thing real quick, and I'm gonna think it's gonna help me decide whether I want this or not. So, real quick, which one do I think looks better? I think I already know the answer. Alright. There's that. I don't know if that actually connected correctly. Let's try that again. No, it did. It just looks a little off without its base. This thing right here. I actually don't know. I'm actually having a pretty hard time visualizing this. Like, if I put these doors here, and then grab some more wood. Oh, that staircase is so satisfying. Oh my god. Yeah, I just really made a good point to myself in my head. How it looks from the outside matters too. Okay, let's look from the outside. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I like the smaller brick more than the big brick. I'll sleep on it real quick, but I think I like the smaller brick more. I thought I was gonna like the bigger brick more, personally, but I think the smaller brick looks... It kind of serves as a little, like, almost foundation outline without taking up too much of the wall. Like, it's weird, but I think I prefer it. Like, truly. Huh, let's see how this goes. But I think I'm gonna stick with the small brick. There is a slight chance that that could mess with the geometry and like measurements of the house a bit, because I'm gonna be adding technically like a half block instead of a 2x2. I'm gonna be adding a 1x2, and when I start making the skeleton structure of the house, that might matter, but honestly I don't think it's gonna matter much. Because like in my head I'm thinking like well, it'd be more like this, I guess. So they're both the same. And I was thinking I could like kind of add these every once in a while too. Like, what do I think? I need that hat. Where is it? I think I like it from the outside more. Yeah, I think I like it more from the outside and from the inside. Yeah, okay, I think it wins. I'm gonna take a screenshot of both real quick as like a future reference point in case I want to walk back this decision. Alright, not bad, huh? Well, now we know, which is awesome. That's another big thing taken care of. Oh, we're gonna be so close, dude. I bet we're gonna run out right before we're done. We're about to finish. We had enough by 1. Wow. Very cool. Okay. Okay, well I guess now we know. Now, something we need to do is we need to decide. So, even though we had enough stone, I'm gonna need to go make a stone one real quick because I'm going to need to make pillars to make the... I mean, if I'm here, I might as well just pick these up, right? Like, it's just free stone. But I'm gonna need to make essentially pillars that raise up some elevated stone for my fireplaces. You can't put fireplaces on wood. And so we're gonna need some stone pillars. And honestly, it's gonna look pretty cool. I've done it before. This is something I'm pretty familiar with, so I think this is gonna look pretty good. Seriously? Man. Now is not the time. Listen, Goliath. You're fighting Jason. If I had armor, I would be a little more... Oh, I thought I was actually going to die there. If I had armor, I'd be a little more aggressive, but I get hit once and I'm dead. So, this is very much a kind of like Dark Souls kind of mentality I'm using right now. That move's a little scary. I'm not like 100% on how to dodge that one. The problem is the moment I do a double attack, he's gonna... Never mind. Did I mention I'm an avid Dark Souls player? I mean, that wasn't very impressive, don't get me wrong, but... What I was trying to say is I can be patient. I don't mind waiting. It's no problem to me. If it means I don't have to die and run back, then it's worth it. There's some extra stone here that I'm pretty sure I didn't break. It's probably the troll, now that I'm thinking about it. I did just fight a troll, so he probably broke some of the stone around him. Nice. Okay, I do think if not this one, the next stone run is going to for sure be the last one I do for a very long time, because I'm running out of things that I am aware of that I'm going to have to do stone for. In fact, like outside decorating the outside, I really can't think of much, so this should be pretty interesting. Alright, so this should be 20 by 10, which means this is going to be a little more complicated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's 7, and in the middle, and we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch, that sucks. Alright, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nurgle's favorite number. do you think? 2 fireplaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we make this section kind of its own pillar. And honestly, in my opinion, if we're going to be doing that, we may as well do something like this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because this is on the 7. I put that on the edge, so we're going to put these two on the edge. Like so. Excuse me. And I think we have our pillars. I'm not gonna lie, there's part of me that's a little tempted to. Bless me again. Gosh. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm willing to make the middle like that, but I don't think I'm gonna make the rest like that. So I'm kind of talking to myself right now, as far as like I'm not explaining what I'm doing. I apologize for that. Okay. We're gonna do that for now, and then I'm gonna extend the floor out because I need to know what's going on. Oh, I might need to make that as a pillar. Ooh, that'd be a good idea. Okay, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to repair my building hammer. I'm also making sure that the planks go the same direction. I think that's important. Or if you have a pattern in mind, you could go with like a different pattern. But I think having the planks go the same way just looks better. It adds less clutter to your brain to take in. Alright, you see, that is a problem. I'm going to need to change this. Oh, my hammer's broke. But, what do you mean? Oh, that doesn't count as a roof, because that's ground. Silly Valheim. Okay. I think what I'm going to need to do is actually pretty straightforward. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the 7th. Well, I might make a stone staircase down too, actually. Haven't decided yet, though. Okay. Let's see if my plan worked, shall we? Why is this half? No, it is matching. That's why I did it incorrectly. Oh jeez, I'm gonna have to go get that stone. I was so confused. I was like, why is that a half when it should be a whole? And it's like, I did it wrong. Sometimes it's that simple. Sometimes you just do it wrong. Okay. Alright. Oh no, that's because this piece of trash is actually... Oh, are you seeing this? Look at this. Look how it taunts me. I mean, the leveling is fine. Like, what I mean by that... I'm not gonna like going down these staircases. It's actually really fun. It feels smooth. It's buttery smooth to just jump on. Okay. The cool thing too is that this is going to have like a ripple effect on making the rest of this more structurally sound, because this is now blue because it's connected to a stone piece. Yeah, pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. That's one of the perks of building with stone. So I'm kind of in a pickle now. Because I want this to be aesthetically pleasing down here too, right? So what I honestly think I'm going to do... Check this out. And I get rid of this. Looks pretty good. One, two. And honestly, this is kind of setting a framework for down here too, for the pillars that I was planning on putting down here anyway. I think this looks pretty cool. Guess what though, we're gonna need to do another stone run. Who knew building stone columns was not cheap? And those of you thinking, well, this is off balance, this is off center, it doesn't look good. Yeah, don't worry, I've already thought ahead of it. I know how I'm gonna fix it. I'm pretty good at building. I already have an idea. And it actually turns out that the math works too. I'll demonstrate just a little bit. So much stone, but I really like how it's turning out. I like the idea of the pillars. I like the idea of the fireplaces, because I need those fireplaces anyway. And I think I'm gonna make the entire middle section. Really ought to just upgrade my hammer so I don't have to keep repairing it as much. What was I gonna say though? Yeah, so I like the way the pillars look. It looks pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. And I think one more stone run will do it, but I've said that like 5 times now, so who knows if this is the truth or not. I really just ought to stop saying that. Don't want anybody to think I'm a liar. Just one more stone run, man, I promise. And also, kind of what I'm doing right now illustrates what I would think is a very good perk of doing a server that has the ×3 resources, because this would be a giant community event. Like, you would need multiple people all working together to do this, which in and of itself could be fun, but this way everybody can kind of do their own fantastical builds and not just feel like the collective amount of hours together we would all have to do to get this done would be absurd, right? Who would want that? If you have a die-hard group of friends that are willing to go and come together to do that, sure, by all means do it. But in my experience, at least with my friend group, some people want to build together, some people don't. And this also uses you to not feel so bad about like building something big and then having those expectations kind of get bigger and bigger, and you're just realizing how much of like a time sink it's gonna be. Like, I've been recording this section of the video for like 52 minutes, and like I'm feeling still pretty gung-ho about it, right? Like, this ain't nothing. Whew, that guy came out of nowhere. I'm just running around naked, and then like a 1-star skeleton's like, I'm about to do half your health. I am running out of easy stone spots though, I will admit. I wonder if I could just cannibalize that. We're almost there. Yep, that did it. It's kind of interesting seeing how the terrain's slowly being warped as I build more and more. And I'm not the only one. My buddies are getting on and slowly, like, oh god. Dude. Oh, I really don't like that. Oh, you piece of... Come on. Let's not wait for the grass to grow. There have been more trolls lately, I felt like. I'm starting to read his patterns a little bit more. The only time he doesn't attack immediately after is if it's the downward smash, that one. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, that's funny. Get wrecked, dude. I am actually I'm gonna loot him real quick. I don't want any of this to go to waste. There's little gray dwarf throwing pebbles at me. You killed that troll? He got killed by the spines, dude. What an idiot. Yeah, if I was wearing armor and had my spear, I'd just poke it and take a hit. I'd probably go in for the parries too. If I had good health food, I'd go in for the parries, just parry it too. But I don't have any of that. Oh, see, I already made a mistake. Can't really get a good snap on that. These staircases really are growing on me. When I hang up some more stuff on them, they're gonna look really good. Yeah, see, check this out. Oh, that looks pretty good, right? Wait. I said I was going to do something pretty fancy. And I'm going to show you. First, I'm going to do this. See? It's pretty symmetrical. Dude, that looks good. Tell me... Oh, man. That's good stuff. But just wait. It's going to get better. Oof, that's a lot of damage. Check this out. Am I right or am I right? And now what I can do... Got the stone for this? Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of stone for this. Check this out. The middle section's gonna be stone. It's gonna look good, but it's also gonna serve as a structural stability thing as well. Huh? Come on, you can pat me on the back now. I'm pretty cool, I know. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And now, just, we're gonna do the whole wood thing again. I'm definitely gonna need to go and get some wood, but that's pretty easy compared to stone, in my opinion. Oh, well, I didn't follow my own advice there. That sucks. I'm gonna need to figure out where to put the staircase down. Where that'll go, I don't know yet. I'm gonna have a staircase going down. I can't express how satisfying this is. Like, seeing this come together like this, and having it look good and work, its function and form put together, it is a very good feeling. And then I would also put a trim on the sides too. Because that looks good. Like, I know some people might see it as like a, well, that's way expensive, but look at the bordering here. And you see how noticeable that is? It adds so much depth and completion to your build. Trust me, it looks way better than not having it. Oh, look at that. I'm probably gonna put the staircase on this side. I don't know if it's gonna be stone. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sold that it has to be stone, but you know, I'm not gonna hold my breath just yet, at least. Man, transitioning from stone to wood feels really good because wood lasts so much longer in your inventory than stone does. I built that all. Look at that. Look at that glistening wood. Oh my gosh. Looks great. It's gonna be a really nice build. When the foundation's good, you know the rest is gonna be just great. Alright, I know I've got some wood sticking around. I'm just gonna grab that first. As prepared. I don't need to go chopping down trees. Just get my rest bonus real quick. And this has already been an hour and 3 minutes. And if you add this onto the other video I recorded earlier, I might not even post that video. All I did was finish the bottom and the top. Yeah, I don't know how concerned I am with that yet. Real quick. Oh, doesn't that look good? Oh my god. Oh, that looks so good. Yo, come on, right? Oh, that's amazing. Hell yeah. Okay. Real quick, I need to see something. How many staircases is it gonna take to reach the top? Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 staircases? Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 staircases. How long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And this is 6. What that means for me is I want it to be 2 in from this. So it's going to be right here. Staircase is going to be right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2. There we go. The question is, do I make it by 2? I think the answer is, yeah, obviously. Okay. How is this? Is that too much? How do we feel about that? I can still jump. Okay, let's do one more. How do I feel about this? That is still plenty. Alright, we're gonna push it a little bit. How is this? How does that feel? Not sure I love it. Let's do this one more time. I think I like this more. So we're gonna go with this. Okay. And then honestly, we could even just put like a railing. There, we got our little railing. And then we go like this, of course, because we're not savages. How about that, huh? Do I do one in the middle too? What does it look like? Yeah, I think I like that more. I think it means I have to do this though. Like, I don't hate that, huh? I kinda like it. And would this even show up if I did this? It does. Yeah, this is some extreme attention to detail that I'd usually save for later, but I'm already doing it, so may as well, right? I got the materials on me right now, and it looks good, so... Staircase is done. When the rain comes, I'll have to repair it, because we don't have a roof yet. But I like it. I'm feeling pretty good about that, huh? Alright, staircase is done. Pretty sick. It's the same thing as before. We still have some wood in our inventory, so we're just gonna go at it. Everything's like green still. That's really satisfying. Even though this is such a large structure, the structural integrity of the build is phenomenal, right? Like this is in no danger of collapse or anything. The downstairs was super worth it. Like undisputably, it's king, right? It looks so good. Yeah, obviously this middle section is going to be kind of like my weak link right now. Honestly, I might even need to extend those pillars out this far yet. I don't know. I don't know yet. We're going to have to see. Look at this. We can just go like that. We have this awesome, awesome pillar structure. Looks so good. We're gonna leave it like this for now. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. I love it. Seriously, the building in this game is one of my favorite parts. I love how everything snaps together and how the logic is. I love the sizing of the different blocks that you have to build with too. Like, I just really enjoy it as a whole. Now, I know this video is going to be a little longer than the other one. Probably by another 10 minutes. But I'm kind of on a roll, man. I'm feeling good. You know? Yeah, it is raining. That's unfortunate, but alas, I'm not too bothered by it. I was kind of assuming it was going to rain at some point, and that I was going to have to repair any of and all of that anyway, so Is what it is, fellas. It be what it... Oh. I think we're out. Okay. Oh. Gotta restock. Yeah, it actually wasn't raining where I'm building my house. See what I mean? I'm still not sure if it's like biome specific or not. Wait. Yeah, I don't get it, man. It ain't me. Yeah, I need to get the old cart out and go get like the elder buff and get the cart and then just go on a wood chopping spree. What was I doing? Okay, here we go. We're gonna finish that floor. And then I was gonna start the structural framework. Yeah, usually I build the framework of my houses first before completing... Ah, there it is. We got some rain damaging everything. Maybe, bro, I don't know how this works. I just play the game, dude. I don't understand it. All right, looks pretty good. I can't let this get away. Also, as a quick side note, and this is pretty important, so pay attention. You see this border, how I was talking it up so much? See the difference? It's extremely noticeable, right? You can literally see through the floorboards here. Not on this side, though. That's squeaky tight. But not this. And I prefer squeaky tight, so squeaky tight we're gonna have. I don't think I'm gonna have to do a squeaky tight there. Looks great. I might make that the screenshot or the thumbnail of the video. Let me just put some of these guys up here. And I want to test the fire radius real quick. So it looks like on the very edges I'm not getting any fire, like the very corners. But I am getting fire here. I don't know how important that's gonna be yet. We'll have to wait and see. Because you have to have a fire. For those of you who don't know, you have to have a fire where you make your bed. And I prefer to have my beds on the second floor. The upstairs of my builds for the most part, so... Ooh. So core wood can be a little finicky in my opinion sometimes. So I'm gonna like be triple checking this a lot. Making sure that it's snapping the way I want to. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeesh. Man, when I get the second floor, I am absolutely gonna die. Like, no doubt, dude. I'm gonna get hit up. You know, I just had a really good thought, and I'm glad I did. So, why don't I copy the floor, like the staircase here? See what I mean? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're gonna be the same size. There's that half problem I was talking about before because of the wall. What's the structural integrity of this? Orange. I bet I can make it work still. Okay. It's coming together. Ooh, do I actually have the recipe for iron bars? I do. Ironwood. If push comes to shove and I need to, I will use iron supports. I'm not above doing that. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't need to, but if I need to, I will. I won't hesitate. Ooh, isn't that satisfying? I think it is. Now, I might be getting a little tired, but I'm gonna keep going for a bit more. One, 2, 3. What? How? Oh. Yeah. Oh man, that actually is kind of funny. Maybe we'll just do every 2, huh? Come on. We gotta be fast on the— oh, come on, you rat. Behave. See, that was instant, man. Come on. I'm having a really hard time measuring this. Let's try it on this side without the sun, huh? Gosh. 1. Should I just do it every 2 instead of every so-and-so? I think that would probably be better. Oh my god. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Put a half block, and then you do it. Problem done. Kind of. It does that stupid thing where it doesn't want to connect it correctly. There you go. Man, that wasn't too hard. Why was I overthinking it? Just bust out the half block. Yeah, so to explain what I did there, you notice how these sections of stone don't actually match the sections of wood? That's because I'm staggering them. And so the measurements of the outside panel of stone doesn't actually match the interior. And it's off by 1/2, which is why I had to bust out a half block to make it so I'd actually snap correctly. Like so. Even then, though, I'm gonna need to get rid of this, actually. There we go. Alright, it's coming along. This is gonna be a little tedious once again, but now that we've done it once, we kind of get the idea of how to continue doing it. It's not gonna take nearly as long. We understand that we have to put a half block down now. And snap it, and boom, that didn't take very long at all. After I finish this, I'll call the video quits. I might still keep playing a little bit, but we'll see. I'm not too stressed about it. I love seeing the world roots. Yggdrasil up there. It's really pretty. One thing I'm actually going to do real quick, though, is I'm going to start on this end and do the same amount of distance. Just to make sure that it's the same. Holy crap, that sun, huh? Half block, bottom. Repeat that. Remember, core wood's finicky. It has like 2 types of snap points that normal wood doesn't. So you gotta just make sure it's doing what you want. See, like, just take a step back every once in a while and just look at it, you know? You really want to make sure it's playing by your tune, right? Nobody else's. You see how I'm checking for that extra snap? This and then 1 up? Because that's what I'm actually doing. There we go, huh? Pretty nice, huh? Gosh, I'm gonna run out. Oh man, I've run out of one buffs. Alright, I'll get my buffs one more time. One more restock for the road, hey. One more restock. Oh, we can even sleep. That's odd, but I'm not gonna question it. All right, let's get to it. Oh, that's so cool. God, that's so cool. One. Yeah, we're doing like the 1-2 rule here, right? I think? I don't know, man. Seems like we're kind of doing it. I think I remember how we snapped it before. I should just do this, honestly. I know for a fact I didn't do that on this one. One, two, three. Yeah, screw this. This is outdated. We found a better, efficient way to do it. We can do something better. Orange. I don't like that we're already on orange. These guys aren't on orange, right? Yeah, that could come to bite us in the butt again. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I am not sure yet, but we'll see. Building with stuff is crazy. Eh. Oh look, I even made this wall correctly. See that? I fell for it. Here we are. There we go. And there we are, folks. That was actually quite a bit done, huh? We completely ringed the foundation. We made the stairs. And then we made the middle floor stairs. And then we made this beautiful pillar. Huh? That's pretty crazy. What we did was massive. This looks so good. Like, truly, this looks so good. I was even thinking down here I might put like my furnaces and stuff and then have like a vent system over here. But that's future stuff. We're not gonna worry about that just yet. We gotta worry about stuff like a roof. Speaking of roofing, I am probably going to need to place some pillars along here eventually, so that is something I'm aware of and thinking about. We'll see how that goes. Who knows, I might be doing an iron run in my future to get the stuff to make it so I can actually make this all structurally sound. But I won't worry about that just yet. We will cross that bridge when we get there, because roofing is tough business. Especially with structures this tall. I mean, this is still green. I really think we're gonna be just fine. I think we're gonna be barely fine, but fine. But I've been wrong about that before. Take another screenshot to kind of illustrate this. Looks pretty good. Looks really good. Alright, well, the next video, I'm probably going to continue this framework. And I'm going to be essentially building the outline of the roof and then the majority of the roof. I might tinker with the second floor a little bit, or rather the third floor, I guess. And we'll kind of go from there. But as it stands, this is going to be my best Valheim base to date. It's looking really good. Like, really good. Like, that looks crazy, doesn't it? I think it looks pretty insane. Just wait until I get the roof on this bad boy, dude. It's gonna look insane. Awesome. I'm gonna end the recording now. Peace.